hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? Big Porky here, the voice of hardcore boxing, and I hope you've subscribed as well, or I'll be coming to pay you a visit.
Porky's Corner is proud to be sponsored by Spartan Site Solutions. They are specialists in civil engineering and demolition contracts for the construction industry. Interested parties should visit their website or contact Porky's Corner for a referral at porkycorner@mail.com.
Cold out there, isn't it? How you doing, all you hardcores? You alright? Had a good weekend? Cold, isn't it? I don't really know where to start after that load of nonsense. We better start with that show, haven't we? What do I think of Conor McGregor? I think he's a prick. What do I think to Barry McGuigan? I think he's a legend. What do I think to Katie Taylor? I think she's been spoon-fed. Spoon-fed. But we're not allowed to say that, are we? Because, you know, it's been a hater, isn't it? But I think she's been spoon-fed. She's had everything stacked in her favour. We all know what we saw, don't we? Do I agree with Julian's opinion on that? No. But he's a close pal and I'm not going to fall out with him, but I don't agree with it. But that's it. I don't agree with somebody and people are trying to make beef out of it. I don't agree with him. The Irish people will agree with him, but I don't. So do I agree with Julian on Bean? No, I don't agree with Julian on Bean. If Bean's been giving preferential treatment to Matchroom during his time at Sky, is that why they're not having him back? I don't know. Did they want him out at door? I don't know, but he says that many nice things about Sky and it's all amicable and all that, but yet he's gone. Don't forget Bean's dad worked there as well. We know about Bean. Bean got rid of Chris Brown, who worked main man there, didn't you, Bean? So everybody has the shelf life, don't they, in that sort of job. That's how I look at it. Everybody's got the shelf life. But the bottom line is this. If we've been abused by Sky Sports Matchroom and Bean's involved over the last 10 whatever years with fights that where they've all been getting looked after, oh, can't you just put that fight on? You know, we all know what goes on. Look, it's boxing, innit? People have been buying rankings for years, so it's rooted in corruption, people washing money, people doing favours, people lobbying. So if Bean's been naughty and been found out, get gone. I want to know. Now, Julian can say, oh, it don't matter if you, it's not to do with us, what if it's his personal life. No, if it affects me as a boxing fan and he's been naughty and he's gone, I want to know. Is there a cover up? Why has he got a job at DAZN all of a sudden? I thought he were locked in at Sky. So they're all keeping tight-lipped because in my opinion they're all knee-deep in something, but we're not getting to the bottom on it. But we will. I will. I always do. You spread a few quid around, a few of them will squeal, won't they? So, but the main talking point is this. Should Shantel Cameron sack her manager? Yes, she should. An undisputed champion having to go to Ireland to defend belts. What's all that about? And then having to go back again. What if they had a third fight? Was there even a rematch clause for her if she lost? No, there wasn't, I heard. But there'll be a third fight, you'd have thought, wouldn't there? But if Shantel Cameron holds out and plays the cards right, she'll get a 50-50 split. And why not? Frochki Kessler a 50-50 in their rematch. I think it should be a 50-50 because it's one each. And considering that referee's performance, and like I said, I think it were a knockdown. If Julian done, who cares? I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. He's still a close pal of mine, but I don't think it were. I don't think the referee got it right. I think Julian's wrong, but what are we going to do? Have a fight over it? No, it's just an opinion, isn't it? It's just an opinion. I don't think that Julian's right on that, but hey ho. Ben Eubank. They've spun that many lies now on that, haven't they? That nobody knows which way is up, do they? And I think it's all falling apart at the seams, isn't it, really? Conor Benn's not fought in UK for 2 years in April. Is he serving a silent ban? Would they tell us? No. Would they have told us about them drug tests if it hadn't come out? Nah. Would they have told us about Dylan White's drug tests? Nah, they wouldn't. So, people have moved on, haven't they? But I think he might be serving a 2-year silent ban. But hey ho. Boom Gardner's running around with that t-shirt on, isn't she, that says Vindicated. What is that? What is that? Will they put her in with Katie Taylor? I very much doubt they'll put her in with her, will they? Oh, they're going to they'll spoon feed her, but Katie Taylor holds all cards, doesn't she, now if she's fighting at home? Nobody's going to rock her little boat, are they? So, it is what it is. We know what we saw. Count the headbutts. You mind all that head clashes nonsense that the Irish are coming out with? They're going to do, aren't they? 129 comments were removed from people from Ireland. They were that vile. I left a couple on. I pinned one up on that video. The Dublin heist. Go look at the pinned comment. That's what I have to wake up to on a morning, especially on a Sunday morning or Monday morning. But hey ho. The knockdown. People keep asking me questions. What? It's all, even if they give it knockdown, Porky. Even if they give Shantel the knockdown, and you work it out with points, she'd have still either been a draw or whatever. Listen, if it's a 10-8 round after round 1, the game plan goes out at window for Taylor, doesn't it? She's then got to press the fight and got to open up. She can't risk come flying in and headbutting because she might get 2 points off, which she should have had done. Should have had a 10-8 round for them points and holding like that. Oh my God, shocking. It is what it is, isn't it? But like I said, I do not agree with Julian's opinion, and a lot of debate on it, and family members pulling me up about it. Have you and Julian fell out? No, he's my best pal. One of my best pals. I like him. I like what he stands for. He's very similar to me in a lot of things, and very opposite in another lot of ways, but he's had a very similar upbringing to me. His dad was a miner, and I get on with him. I like him. I like his kids. So I like what he stands for. So now we fell out. We were laughing about it, but we usually agree on a lot of things, but we don't agree on this, and we don't agree on the bean thing. But hey ho. So you know, you're going about rematches, don't we, and that? You know, Joshua. Every time Joshua fights, he has a rematch. I don't agree with it on mandatories, and I don't agree with it when there's no belt on line, but when Dennis had Anna Rankin, he put her on a DAZN show recently, if you go look on BoxRec, and, you know, Anna Rankin never got a rematch clause against Terry Harper, but it's alright for Eddie's fighters. But when Eddie wants you to come on his show and you're a champion, you're not getting a rematch clause. So like Shantel Cameron never got her rematch clause, did she, for Trilogy? Although they're gagging for it now, aren't they? So Shantel Cameron, stand firm and just blank them, and they'll come running to you. trust me. But the offers will come tumbling in for you now from Bricktop and other people, Shantel, so you're not going to be found wanting for dates and slots on people's shows. So, but it's like Dennis, he used to go on about this and that and to me, and this is how you do this, this is how you do this, and that's how that works, that's how that works now, like soaking it all up like a sponge. And then recently we were out and he said I've made Anna Rankin fight against Terry Harper, and he went, this is obviously a few months ago. And I said, oh brilliant, so you got rematch clause. He went, no they won't have it, Frank Smith won't have it, so you had to deal with Frank Smith. So it's alright for your fighters to have it, Frank, but when you want people on your shows, it's not right, is it? It's not right, and that's how boxing is. So it is what it is. I was going to do this as a video on its own, I'm just going to mention now, but this is all a bit mumbled up when I'm reading off here, but so it might come out in any order. Killer Khan, who grew up with Dominic Ingle and used to work up there for years. Killer Khan wants to fight you, Flex. Flex Ingle, hey, I've got your body warmer on, Flex. Only thing missing is celery. I don't need celery when I've got that, do I? Shreds. That's why I'm 11 stone 6 every morning when I get up, kid, although I'm 11.7 today. So I'm panicking. Got a numbers thing in my head, haven't I? Flex, you need to fight Killer Khan and put this beef to bed. Don't be ringing police on him like you did at Meadow Hall. Ringing the police on people is shocking. Alright? Legal letters and threats and all that, Flex. Look, have Killer Khan a fight and move on. That's all you've got to do, move on, Flex. Because you've run that gym into the ground, your dad would be turning in his grave, wouldn't he, really? So, well, alright. I mentioned it at the end of the video, but I don't want to mention it again today because it's on my mind about Luke Smedley passing away. I'm devastated. I want as close to friends to Luke as I've been with Chris and Nikki, but I like Luke and I'm devastated. And it's nice that people are putting things out, nice messages about Luke and that, but this is how I look at it. Where were these people in the last few months? Where were they all? That's what I'm saying. I always look at things from different angles. That's how I look at it. I should be at a funeral today, my cousin's, but I can't because I've got a virus and my mum and dad don't want me to go. Although part of me thinks that they don't want me in a pub downing loads of beers and, oh, what's he going to do? You don't need to go, you've got a virus, there's a lot of old folk there. Meaning, we don't want you there because you're a bad seed. That's what I think it is, but I'm not going and I'm devastated. I'm devastated, but I don't want to give anybody it. So, here's what it is, isn't it? But, okay. So, Flex, you've got to fight Killer Khan. You've got to fight him. Let's have a show on. Come on, Dominic. You've been taking out of boxing long enough, so why don't you put a show on? Dip your hand in your pocket and you and Killer Khan fate. Billy Joe is running around saying he will be the ref. So, Billy Joe referee, because he's mates with both on you. Flex and Killer Khan. We're not bothered about drug testing or what weight or who walks out first. Dominic, you've got to put up or shut up. Alright? But don't be ringing 999 on people or solicitors and stuff. You know what happened. You've got to fight Killer Khan, Dom. So, alright? That's how it is. It's funny, isn't it? You know, people keep going on about Flex to me. I'm not going to put any more Flex videos out. Not thumbnails, because it's a bit cheesy, isn't it? But what I want to know, and it's the same with John Fury. When are we going to see Flex with a woman? And when are we going to see John Fury with a woman? That's all I'm saying. John's always going on about bumming people, isn't he?
You've got a cock like a fucking elephant.